Radiant team ban.
Stay with me.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second game of today's tournament, the semi-finals. This is one of the last games that's going to happen before we step into the finals. We have with me Mickey, who was playing yesterday, who played very nicely. How are you doing, Mickey? Introduce yourself. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you. My name's Mickey, and I've been playing Dota for about 12 years, and I've been enjoying the game thoroughly. And yeah, yesterday we had this very crushing defeat. Sadly, it was a
Yeah.
2-2 score, but thankfully now we're back into casting with my friend here,
Sambusa. Sambusa's in the house.
Sambusa,
Yeah, yeah.
and we can
Okay.
see that it's ZigZagMain and StayFrosty.
So what do you think about the tournament so far?
Well, to be honest, I'm very excited. And second of all, from the first day, I noticed that this tournament was very well organized, and I've enjoyed interacting with the administrators, organizers, even the casters.
Thank you very
And
much,
I
bro.
thank you guys for organizing such a great event for us.
Anytime, anytime, bro. We're just here to have fun, make sure everyone's enjoying making these fun tournaments for other players, so we can put like a theme of tournaments in the Middle East. You understand me? You get me, bro?
Yeah,
But what's really
actually.
impressive, you've been playing Dota for 12 years. I've been playing it for a couple of years, you know. I know everything about the game, but you look like you're a pro. You're a full-on pro. You know, so you're gonna give us some tips on why they chose Tiny as the first pick or like something like that.
Look, to be honest, Tiny is a very flexible pick because it can move from position 3 to mid to as well as position 4, and it can confuse the enemy drafter as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really smart first pick, in my opinion. And since Zigzag know that Stay Frosty have attacker, they probably are gonna ban MK and Kunkka at the beginning of the
Yeah,
phase.
they were banned, and we saw actually attacker. He knows how to play Tiny mid. I think that's why they chose him. But as you said, Tiny is a flexible hero. He plays multiple positions. But in this meta, I think they're not playing him mid anymore. Like I don't see him go mid as much as often as he used to
Well,
go.
I wouldn't say that because yesterday's Disneyland Major in Paris, the qualifiers, Thompson got tiny mid, and he was actually wrecking Liquid.
Wow. Yeah, you see, this is why you're here to show me some impressive Paris tournament ideas and how people are playing these heroes. As we see from Safe Frosty, there's a Bat Rider and Abaddon pick. Oh, some annoying heroes. Whoa.
Well, to be honest, I like the Batrider Abaddon pick. That's if they're together in one lane, because that way there will be an unstoppable force. Because as we all know, Abaddon has his third skill buffed, and
Yeah.
after the fourth hit, both Batrider and Abaddon can go ham on their enemies.
Yeah, but getting that four hits on enemy is pretty hard. And plus, we see like yesterday, I think we saw Stay Frosty or another team. They played Abaddon as full support. I think that's how they play Abaddon
Yeah,
here. They play him as full support, and I think uh, Troll was hit with him in the lane, and they were destroying the other lane.
Well, look, since StayFrosty banned Vengeful Spirit and Oracle, Abaddon was the only, like, one of the only heroes who have save against Batrider's the ultimate, which
Yeah.
is the lasso. So they'd rather just pick it for themselves and keep a ban.
That's a very nice, cool pick. I applaud them. Okay, now second pick coming in from ZigZagMain, Grimstroke. What a cute hero.
Very interesting. I I think Grimstroke is one of the very, popular heroes this patch because the combinations that you can do with Grim is like
Yeah.
almost limitless. Starting off from Doom to Lich ultis and many
Then
more.
a Lion Grimstroke ulti, the double ulti coming in from Lion.
It's a little bit simplistic, but it's still strong. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, so we see a Razor ban coming in and a Juggernaut ban coming in from Stay Frosty. Now ZigZagMain have to ban their fifth pick right now. The fifth ban right now coming in. Um, I think this is going to be an interesting game. I mean, last game was on fire. I hope this game's at least as half of fire of that game. I mean, this is
Well, with such interesting picks and bans, I think this game is actually gonna be very interesting because look at the Husker ban. They're trying to remove the threats that may not help them, may kind of stop them from laning. Because as you can see, look, Nature's Prophet, and then there's Razor, and then there's Huskar. Those three heroes, they're very tough to lane
yeah,
against.
yeah, they're
So
very hard lane. I mean, imagine going against the Oscar in the lane. I mean, the name by itself is just scary. I mean, you're gonna eat some big arrows. But I think a Klink's pick would be nice here. What do you think?
the Klinks kind of fell off because of the changes that was done to his ultimate. Although he is strong and I've seen
I
him a lot in
seriously,
public
I prefer
matches.
his old ulti, man. Getting that damage and health like
Yeah, Death
really
Pact was
helps. Yeah.
insane.
I don't like his new ulti, man. Just saying my honest opinion. All right, now we're waiting on the ban from Stay Frosty. They ban Jugger, and
what,
who's next to ban?
what I suggest is a ban on Doom because I feel like they might make a tiny
Whoa,
corp
whoa,
Grimstroke
whoa,
5.
whoa! Those calculations coming in. Mikey on fire. He knows what's gonna happen before it happens. Did you see their screen? Damn, don't let me tell me.
No, no,
All right,
no.
they're sitting beside me. He couldn't see that shit, man. That was a nice one. All right, now we have the third pick coming in from Stay Frosty. Hmm, and the tricky part comes in, right?
It's gonna be either a support or a core pick, which is gonna be either
I
safe lane.
I think they already have their support as Abaddon. I think they're looking for maybe a core or a mid right now, or an
We'll
off
see,
laner.
because I'm not very familiar with Stay Frosty's picks because we haven't played against them. But individually, I know all of their players. They're good friends of mine.
The lion pick,
Oh, a
you said.
deny online. Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna play Abaddon semi support, lion full support, position 4 and position 5.
See, there we go. The
Ah,
classic Grimstroke Lich.
that hurts. Yeah, that Lich Grimstock ulti hurts. We're waiting on the fourth pick coming in from Team State. As you guys know, we're live here in Giga Planet, which is a gaming network in Garhoud, sponsored by Empire Play. All right, let's go back to the game. We see the score pick as Slark. Oh my god, I haven't seen Slark this whole tournament while casting this game.
Honestly, I kind of like the Slark pick, but it may be risky because I'm not sure if Grimstroke's ultimate works with Slark's pounce. Like, if you get ultied by Grimstroke, will you be able to pounce or not? I'm not sure. And would you be able to remove it with Dark Pact? I don't think so because it's a hard disable.
Yeah, I don't think you can remove it dark pact, but I think so. I think you can pounce if no one's beside you, getting away from your teammates so they don't get connected to the green ulti. But I love
Yeah,
Slark
true, true.
honestly as a core pick because he's so fast and flexible and gets those fast kills on these. Look, these are pretty much free kills if he catches any one of them. So that's why I think
That's
the Slark
true.
pick was nice. But the map is gonna be filled with sentries. I mean, the past two games, I've seen only supports buying sentries and wards, sentries and wards. Oh, and Morphling pick comes in. What do you think about that?
Okay. Now it's getting clearer and clearer. I feel like Morph might be safe lane because they're gonna try and help him get into E-Blade mode. Because with the nuke of E-Blade and his adaptive strike, in with the Grimstroke's ultimate,
They can destroy
they are
like
going
two
to
people
hurt.
in seconds. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, Morphling with just that Ethereal Blade removes 3/4 of the HP of anyone in front of them. I mean,
yeah.
he could also go mid. Like you never know.
Well, see, Morphling mid can be shut down very easily. I've seen it happen like in many public matches and in tournaments where if a position 4 player just knows when to arrive into the mid lane and try to counter Morphling's farm and start just harassing him.
That's gonna be really hard for Morphling to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. And now we see there are two bands left, one from StayFrosty, one from Team ZigZagMain, and we're about to see what happens. This is organized by Empire Play, not sponsored.
Okay, we've got a ban on Pugna as a last ban. Seems like they just don't want nukes played against them.
Yeah, I mean,
I
imagine Apugna comes in with a Grimstock ulti and Morphling Ethereum Blade. Whoa, baby girl, you dead. We see OD
the
man
double
comes
suck.
in. The-
The OD is good because see if like the OD could save a lot of players. Weaver last pick. Okay, okay. Now it's clear.
Now Morphling
Now
is
now
middle.
I'm good. Morphling mid. I've got Tiny on the position 3 with Grim. If I'm not mistaken, Lich with the Weaver on the safe lane, or they might switch. We'll see.
I mean, this is getting kind of tricky because now I see, like, when watching these tournament games, the meta changed. Now they play like two cores, one off lane, one safe lane. Like, there's no, like, I don't see, like, we've seen that Bristol back tankiness, but like last tournament, last month, there were way more Centaur picks and Beastmaster picks as an off lane, but we don't see that anymore.
Well, last patch was actually an offlaner's patch, and it was very tough playing as a carry player. Like I've been playing carry for the past 2 or 3 months, practicing on it, and yeah, last patch was very hard for
Last
carries.
patch was an
You
off lane
had to
patch,
play on
yeah.
your comeback game, not on your farming game. That's how hard it was playing carry. Okay, Storm mid.
Some SS
This is
mid
gonna be
mid.
a very fun game. Attacker Storm. This is gonna be a very nice show for us.
Diana playing Slark. They did Diana, we saw him last game playing Jugger. Oh, that was one hell of a ulti. We destroyed two people and made them win the last team fight and win the game. Actually, is Attacker playing better, I think?
No,
No,
Attacker's
Kawabanga.
actually playing
Attacker.
Storm.
Attacker is Storm Spirit, sorry. Kawabanga's Attacker, so if people don't know. And he's gonna go against Morphling. This is gonna be one cute game. Let's see what's about to happen in this game. Are you guys excited as I am? Are you, Mikey? Are you excited what's gonna happen in this
Well,
game?
I, I'm more excited about learning than excited about the game itself. This is gonna be a very interesting game. I like how the picks turned out, and I want to see how their tactics and how their plans are gonna work out throughout the game. But I feel like the beginning of the game should be on Stay
Stay
Frosty's
Frosty
side
side,
if
yeah.
they know how to lane well.
Yeah, their early game is pretty powerful. They have that lion, they have that early Stark pick, you know? Alright, so now we're about to start the game. And we see Morphing actually going for
Prepare
the
for
safe lane.
battle.
And that a tiny mid? I think, no, I'm not sure actually who's gonna go mid right now. It might be Weaver as a mid player. I haven't seen that in a long time. I'm pretty confused. They're moving everywhere. What's gonna happen? Are they going 3 mid? I guess we're about to find out. We see Slark and Abaddon. Abaddon full support um, on that lane, and Lion going as a position 4, right? You call it position 4?
Yes, that is correct. A position 3 Batrider and a 4 Lion, which is actually great because Abaddon, he could just get a Vlad's and get an Arcane Boots and be useful throughout the game.
Yep.
Lion, if he gets his daggers, he gets his
His,
useful items
his
like
impact
Aghanims
is
to
gonna
clear
be
waves.
is
30
huge.
Yeah,
seconds to battle.
obviously.
Yeah, yeah, these supports in this meta are really important. I mean, that Shadow Shaman is being spammed, bammed, and picked. Like, if he's available, he's gonna be picked. If not available, that means he's banned. That's how far they're playing this. Ah, we're actually seeing a Tiny mid. Yeah, I was correct. Tiny's gonna go mid. This is gonna be
Next
one.
level read.
I think they're just confusing them. They're going aggressive for that bot bounty and that top
The
bounty.
battle begins.
The Dire managed to secure both top bounty runes, while the Radiant managed to secure so far one. And they're going for the second one, but Grimstock is gonna have a hard time. He already lost agility. I don't know
Grimstock is in trouble.
I think he wants to give Weaver the kill on Abaddon. But Abaddon has to heal in 1 minute. He can deny himself. He denies himself. That's a really nice
Very well
deny.
played.
But Stark already has 15 agility difference, and Grimstock comes in. You can stun him, right? Can you stop the TP? Not enough time.
It wouldn't be enough time. Even if he used it in time and just used it after he TP'd, Slark would have enough time to TP out.
As we know, ZigZagMain is playing on the Radiant side and StayFrosty is playing on the Barrier side. But is just harassing this Morphling.
This is gonna be a very disastrous lane for Morphling.
I mean, you just
if
need
they
a magic
don't
stick.
decide to swap lanes.
It just needs that magic stick so badly. The top lane, pretty aggressive lane between the Diana and with the help of Grimstock and Abaddon. So far, Storm Spirit's doing pretty well with the farm. You know, it's still early to decide.
I'm very confused because I felt like Morph mid would have been a lot more comfortable than Tiny. Tiny's gonna have a very hard time against Storm.
Storm is gonna annoy the hell out of him and be able to farm really easily compared to Tiny. I mean, but Tiny already has that bottle in minute 1. He does not buy anything. He just needs that ball really fast, and I think he's waiting for this.
I'm not sure that bottle was the best choice here. If he went for a bracer and then magic stick, and he would have been able to stand against Storm pretty decently, I guess.
Losing a lot of HP. I think he's waiting for that tango to come out. He's not coming in, but like it's not enough. Not enough. He can't do anything right now. It's too early for him.
Unless he has boots and stick, he can't really toss Storm back to the tower.
Yeah. He wants to toss him to the tower. Oh, and that's gonna be pretty hard. He knows that the rune is top lane, but it's too far. Bot lane. I think it's too far for him. There's a Weaver is 7-1, but Slack is 7-3. I think they're looking to get that kill on Weaver. I think you can possibly get it because I think he's gonna.
I'm not
himself
sure.
Right now.
I'm not sure.
He tried to deny himself.
Almost.
Slack is trying to flip on both of them.
Nice dodge.
Misses the first skill. Oh, with Diana managed to get the first one. Looking for that second one. Misses that pounce. Unfortunately, misses that pounce. On the bot lane, we have some harassments coming in. They want to kill this Batrider as fast as possible. The stun coming in on Zohan. They want to kill this Batrider so badly. This Lich, I mean. But Morphling is just focusing on this Batrider. They want to kill him. I think Morphling will be able to get that last hit. No, he wasn't. There was not enough range. Lion's just stealing Morphling's mana.
Always remember, guys, Fairy Fire saves lives.
Indeed it does. Fairy Fire does save lives. Oh, there's a Q coming in from Grimstock. Will they be able to secure the kill on Stark? Stark uses the magic stick and flips on Weaver. Gets healed by Abaddon. Manages to get the kill.
Well
Shield coming in. Oh my god, what's happening here? I think they're going to be able to get the kill on Grimstock. Will they? I think no, Grimstock is faster. That was a oh, Abaddon uses first kill and gets that kill. Do you think that was worth it, dying for that kill?
That was well worth it. That was well worth it. The XP that was given to Slark is priceless.
Enough,
Trust
yeah.
me.
I mean, Slark is level 4 while Weaver, I think he just reached level 3. I mean, the XP difference is huge.
A whole level difference.
Storm is getting some free farm up in this lane. Guys, sorry for the mouse speed, but the mouse is so fast. I mean, I want to lower the DPI, but I don't want to ruin the game for you guys.
You could just focus the mouse into camera focus, you see? This looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it actually is fast.
Yeah, it's huge, man. The DPI is insane. Alright, guys, so basically it's just farming up bottom mid lane. Tiny going
Radiant's
that
middle
Mizzou.
tower is under attack.
I think Tiny is missing a lot of creeps. Like, he only has 7 compared to Storm when he has 26.
Yeah, if Storm goes unchecked for 10 more minutes, he's gonna start going ham around the map.
Once he gets that Orchid, oh baby. Yeah.
Not really Orchid, all he needs is Kaya right now.
He's gonna go for the Kaya first?
Yeah, the Kaya is basically one of the most essential items for Storm. It reduces the mana cost and increases the magic damage down.
Yeah, I agree. Morphling going pretty aggressive. Just trying to get those kills. They're running him. There's the sun coming in, stealing his mana, but I don't think they have enough damage to do anything, and Morphling will survive. But they're flipping on this lich. They're using the snaking napalms. Batrider is just going on that lich, but I think Batrider is gonna get punished for that, as he has Okay, but he's getting healed full HP. That was a close one. We see a fight coming in. They're following Grimstroke. Stark wants to secure that kill on Grimstroke. Just one more hit. Will he be able to get it? He uses the healing staff on the last second. I think he should have been denied, but they managed to get that kill on Abaddon. I don't know if that was worth it, but I think Stark is going too deep. I think when Weaver uses that magic stick and has that Shushunki, right?
Radiant's
Shukunchi.
middle tower is under
Shukuchi?
attack.
Shukuchi.
Gucci.
Baby. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Weaver. It happens. They're going for that shrine, getting back to full HP. Still harassment's coming in from the bot lane. He was able to do his attribute to strength gain and dodge everything. Grimstroke comes in with
Dire's
the TP. They
middle
wanna
tower
flip
is
it.
under attack.
They wanna flip it, but I think they have enough damage. Picking up
No,
on
Firefly is
coming
gonna end soon. There we go.
Dire's
Firefly
middle
ended.
tower is under attack.
in. This is one OP skill.
It actually is. Once at level 25, you almost move around with an unstopped Firefly. Like you just keep spamming the spell.
Yeah, because he gets that that tree where it gives him plus 8-second Firefly duration. I mean, that's gonna be like 15 plus 8. Like, what's this? 8-second cooldown? You can spam that forever. This is farm samai, as they say in Arabic. Tiny is trying to get back up into this farm lead, but look at Storm with 42 creeps already. He's going for that fast boots. Tiny manages to get a few creeps, but Storm is back to secure this. And he has ulti. He could potentially flip on Tiny, but Tiny is now also has ulti and gets that bonus armor and has already 1.2k HP. Storm coming in from Storm. He's good to get that kill on Tiny. Storm has ulti, but is he gonna go for it? No, he's not. He's not. Or is Abaddon came to help? I think he's going to go for that kill. But there's the help of Abaddon. The silence coming in with a stun. He's gonna toss him to Grimstroke. Grimstroke uses his third skill on Tiny. I think Tiny might die for this. Oh, but he gets stunned on that last second.
Denied.
That was a nice try from Storm. He
Yeah.
wanted to dodge the stun with his Storm Ball, but
But it was like
it was
far.
too slow.
Yeah. If he used the ulti like 1 second later, maybe he would have dodged it. Potentially, maybe have killed Tiny, but it was just a nice try, you know?
But we should give credit to Abaddon for being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Look at him, he's just healing them, putting them shields. Like full on support, Abaddon. And look at the way they play this Abaddon, the way Frost plays the Abaddon is he just buys wards and wards everywhere. He doesn't care about his items. There's a fight coming in the mid lane. There's Silence Storm, they want to kill him, but he did too much damage already to Tiny. This heal coming in from Abaddon. Bro, this heal is really OP. I mean, look, he heals
Radiant
165.
structures are fortified.
That's pretty good. Weaver's solo right now, but Stark has his ulti. Oh, there's a sentry, and you can see him, but I don't think he can kill him yet. When Weaver gets that ulti, I don't
Radiant's
think he can
middle
die.
tower is under attack.
To be honest, I think he
Oh, there's a
cannot
kill coming in from the bot lane.
Okay.
Tiny managed to get Batrider. Now they toss Lion. They want to get the kill on Lion. Lion does not have Sun, just has Hex. And Tiny comes in with that haste rune. One more hit and he's gone. He's goner. He's that goner. Double kill from Tiny. Tiny still has that toss. Tosses him back to Morphling. They want to go for that triple kill. A triple kill goes in for Tiny. That was a well played triple kill from team ZigZagMain. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, that was a
is
great
under
rotation
attack.
from Tiny. He did the best he could with the haste rune and the luck he got. The chances were against him at the beginning, but now he's actually flipped
Look
it
at
around
that!
a little bit.
Look at that! Batrider going in, trying to annoy the hell out of Morphling and Lion. They're now focused on the Morphling, but I don't think they can kill him yet. Lion does not have his ulti. Like the only way they can kill Morphling right now is Lion gets his ulti and just removes him from the game.
We should not underestimate Finger, that's true, but we also have Batrider's lasso. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
They're very dependent on their ultimates right now, and
Yeah. Once he
they're
gets that
minutes
lasso,
away from them.
they can actually catch anyone and like remove him from the map. But I think Tiny was way off compared to Storm, but he's getting way back up. Like the difference was
See,
almost 2k, now it's almost 1k. Like that triple kill helped them a lot. And he's just wants to get the blink dagger.
Basically, Tiny is a low maintenance hero. All he needs is dagger by the beginning of the
Nothing
game
on,
till early mid.
Support. I get that. Nice deny. What a nice deny from Abaddon. That was a close one. That was a risky
That
one.
indeed was.
Just to get those wards in. He died. Oh, there's a Tiny coming and they want to kill that Battle Rat, but Tiny does not have enough mana. He could potentially use the Magic Stick and toss someone, but Storm comes in and manages to kill the first one, Morphling. He gets tossed to his friend. That was really close. They almost got too close to that, but they only lost one. That was a one for one trade. Abaddon gets denied. There's not even a trade. That's a 1-0 trade for StayFrosty. That was a good job. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, like picking off Morph is one of the best moves that could be done for Storm. He should actually focus on ganking now since Tiny is also doing the same. But let's not forget that Tiny should get shut down in the next few minutes. Because if he gets an early dagger, Slark is going to be in big trouble.
Weaver just surrounding the Slark, but Slark has his ulti, so he doesn't really care what his damage is giving.
Denied!
Dire's structures are fortified.
I mean, Storm almost has his Kaya. This is going to be dangerous once he gets it. And his farm is pretty good, and he's out
Illusion!
the other players. Like he's level 9.
I'm over here!
He's level 8 right now. He's trying to dodge that stun. He still has his ulti. He can potentially kill him. Yeah, but that's Storm. That's a Tiny. Well played from Sword Spear. And the top lane, although we have a Weaver with no mana, he actually uses Magic Stick and manages to ulti back. They want to kill that Slug. Lion throws a random stun. He has his ulti. He can potentially kill the Weaver, but he dies before being able to put that. So Slug uses his ulti just to do as much damage as he can to Grimstroke. Loses that kill, gets that pounce, gets that kill on Grimstroke. He wants to get that kill on Weaver. And Storm comes in. They have a sentry. They saw him. But he's out of range now. That was really close. They almost lost 3 players. They only lost 2 for the cost of Lion. But you know, if Lion used that ulti, he maybe would have survived. Maybe.
I don't think Lion would have survived, but I know that he would have
Killed someone.
actually
Helped him killing more people.
somebody.
Like,
Okay, 3 on 1.
There's a fight on the bot lane. They're going on that brighter, but I think that's bad. Not enough damage on this to kill
Poor
him.
Bat.
Yeah. Look, this Abaddon's just buying wards. He doesn't even have boots yet. He's level 4. But Storm is doing a
Life
very
of a
good
position
job.
5 support.
Yep. Almost has that Kaya 100 gold away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He has that Kaya. The Kaya is coming in for Storm, and it's only minute 12. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to mention one interesting build that I've been seeing lately on a lot of pro players is that they go for 2-3 Bloodstones on Storm, and the hero just becomes unstoppable.
You can stack the Bloodstones?
You can stack the regen, and that's the only thing Storm needs right now.
That would be pretty cool. I mean, he could spam his ulti like
Dire's
Crazy.
middle tower is under attack.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Yo. What's happening? What happened? Alright guys, this is some extra sugary game. It's going crazy with that salt and sugar. Lion has his ulti, but he has 0
Radiant's
kills left. I
bottom
think he
tower
should stack
is
them
under
up
attack.
as soon as possible, and he's not doing it so far. Lion wants to get those ultis, but he's like the only one on the map. No one's showing on the map except 3 people in the top lane. Do you think there's gonna be a fight on this Abaddon? They want to kill this Abaddon. He's a free kill right now for, and Tiny has that blink dagger. I think that's probably a dead Abaddon. He won't have enough to reach level 6 after killing this creep. Yeah, it's not enough.
Well, look, either Abaddon gets this creep quickly and goes back, or he dies. And to be honest, I'm liking how the game is turning out so far. I like how they're giving Storm free farm he needs. So what we're missing from StayFrosty right now is a Shadow Blade on Slark. That's because he was very engaged on fighting Grimstroke
Well, he almost
and
has it. He's like 300 gold away.
Weaver.
Yeah. Like it's pretty late, but you know it's not bad. What do you think is the minute Slug should get Shadow Blade in?
Well, anywhere between 11, 12, 13, and 14 minutes is the best timings, and you start going ham around the map as well with it.
As you said, he's gonna have free kills like Lich, Grimstoke, and basically that's it. I don't. Maybe if he jumps in on Weaver while he's low HP and double hits him, I don't think that's possible. You know, like the only kills he can get right now is Grimstoke and Lich with his Shadow Blade. What do you think?
Yes, that is true, but we should not forget that ZigZag is not an easy opponent, and they've been playing well with their vision around the map, as you can see. And I feel like Tiny is gonna cause a lot of trouble the next 4 to 5 minutes. I think StayFrosty should play a little bit more safe than usual. Let's see if let's see Morph's items. Holy crap, he's down to a net worth of 3.5k. That's less. That's almost as much as the offlaner on the dire side. Yeah, ZigZag are in trouble late game if they don't have any solutions for this Morph and Weaver.
I 100% agree. Like his farm is pretty bad. Like his net worth is only 3.5k. He has no items. He just got his power treads, and it's minute 13. Like he has nothing. He needs that Yasha and Manta or Ethereal Blade as soon as possible. But look, he's going for a Manta build, and I think he should go for the Ethereal Blade first, right? Or Yasha Manta first.
Why Manta is because of survival. Once you get a quick pounce on you by Slark, like you can either dodge or remove it with a Manta. You can also, like, if Storm jumps on you, you can also
Manta if
just
possible,
try
yeah.
to buy yourself the extra second.
The
to
extra
shi-
second
uh,
to waveform, yeah, I get what you mean. We're just waiting on Abaddon's death in the top lane. There's some technical issues. And this is something for beginners. You can still use items while silenced. If you guys didn't know that, now you do. Next item. When attacking with a Desolator, even the first attack will benefit from reduced armor on the target. Like, it doesn't have to be the second attack. Oh, some basic stuff we're learning today. Try setting wards near the objective your team wishes to attack. So basically, you put it beside the tower so you can have vision over the tower. Next, activating Manta Cell removes several buffs and debuffs. As we said, this is very good in case Storm wants to jump on you, and will cause projectiles that are already in flight to miss. Like if there's a hit coming in from Storm, can you dodge it with the Manta?
To be honest, no, because it's an area of effect damage. The Storm Ball has a radius. Let me show you.
Yeah, the third skill of his, right? Or his ultimate.
Yeah, it has a huge radius, around, I think 380 was it? Let me see the radius. No, it's 200. Yeah. Anywhere around 200 radius of his landing spot gets damaged.
We're
So
going on pause right now, and we're gonna see how fast this Abaddon's gonna die. Oh, is Abaddon? Oh, there's a blink coming in, a stun, toss coming in. That's by the Abaddon. He tried to deny himself, but he
Radiant
couldn't. Too
structures
much damage
are
coming in.
fortified.
Storm comes in, jumps in on this Weaver, he gets immediately silenced. He destroyed the silence. He tried to trade his kill for a Weaver. He has Kaya, we know. Like, he already has 8 mana regen, which is pretty not bad in minute 13.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, what's happening with the mouse?
Regeneration.
Weaver and Youngstock, I think they're looking to kill the Storm, but I don't think they can. Storm is playing pretty safe. He jumped on Weaver. Silence comes in. He could have potentially killed Weaver, but the silence came in from Grimstock. He's gonna flip on Grimstock. I think he could be able to kill him if he dodges that stun. Oh my god, that was 1 second late. He's just destroying this Weaver's first kill. He can potentially kill him. He kills Grimstock. Grimstock just TPs in the open when he should have just ran back. I think he would have survived. Maybe.
to be honest, Grimstroke could not have survived, and Weaver could have. Because of the time lapse. Oh,
Yeah,
he didn't have
he
time
didn't have
lapse.
time
Okay,
lapse.
that was a dead Weaver. Yeah.
Yeah. That was so close. Like Storm almost got a double kill, and he already has
We
Kaya.
al-
This is gonna hurt the enemy team. I think
There's 10 seconds to the bounty runes.
I think Batra is just harassing this Morphin, and we'll see what's gonna happen on this top
Dire's
top
middle
lane. I
tower
think
is
Stark
under
wants to get
attack.
that. Doesn't manage to get that bounty rune, while Dire manages to get that bottom two bounty. And they managed to
Okay,
snatch
there's
this
the
bridge with a lasso. Frost steals the kill with his first kill, activates his ulti, tries to heal as much damage as he can, but he can't. As we already know, Tiny already has that blink dagger. He's waiting to pounce on someone, waiting to jump on someone, but he says, no, let's go back. There are too many players, and we
Well,
need our
fighting
lead."
next to the shrine isn't always the best idea, especially on the early levels. So backing off was the best choice of action.
Yep, that was a really nice play. That was a really nice try, and a really nice kill from the team of StayFrosty.
Well, at the top of the charts, we can see Storm and Slark slowly but steadily rising and rising. So, if we give this game 10 to 14 more minutes, I feel like StayFrosty will have this game in the bag.
Jump in on this Batrider. We also have a Tiny who's waiting to toss. He has the toss ready, but can't get it. He doesn't have enough rage. His blink dagger goes on cooldown. Then Lion comes in with the stun. I think this is a dead Lion. Can they stop? They cannot stop. They don't have enough time as Tiny was far here.
Radiant's
That
middle
was a close
tower
one.
is under attack.
Storm is just focusing on getting that mid tower. He wants those to protect. He wants to finish as soon as possible. He already has that preservance. He wants to get that bloodstone as fast as possible. I think he's gonna go for the double bloodstone like we talked
Radiant's
about
middle
because
tower
he's
has
doing
fallen.
pretty well right now, but we don't know what's gonna happen. 3 nullifiers, a Kaya and preservance. Wow.
I feel like he needs the BKB this game. There are a lot of disables against him. Maybe even a Linken's against Grimstroke's ulti. Because if he gets hold down, he can't Storm Ball away.
I think BKB is a better option. Kids like Tiny jumps in on him, or like he gets Imperial instead. And there's an ulti coming in from Storm. Don't jump. Alaska coming in on this Tiny Lion. First ulti finally coming in, kills that Tiny. Starts managing to kill the Grimstroke. Then they focus on this Morphling. Morphling uses his strength attribute. Then they're like, okay, let's go focus on this. Stark just has so much agility, stealing 33 agility. He uses Dark Pact and manages to get that double kill. That was a 3-for-0 trade. That was a very nice fight from team StayFrosty. I mean,
well, StayFrosty were not really grouped up, but were farming very close to each other. And if you noticed in this patch, a lot of the teams are doing almost similarly the same thing. And I feel like that's the best course of action up till the mid game, because team fights are happening spontaneously around the map, and if you're not close enough, you might even miss out on kills,
True that.
experience, or even lose fights.
yeah, so you have to be always with your team. But try they're going a little aggressive with low HP. Weaver needs. Why is he getting this item first? I think he needs more of a defensive item like a Lincoln, right?
He's against Slark, and having range is actually a big thing for Weaver. I played Weaver yesterday, and I was
Dire's
wrecked
middle
at my
tower
lane
is under attack.
until I got Dragonlance and Maelstrom.
Yeah.
That's when my game started going online. So yeah, these are one of the 2 essential items.
So Dragonlance is an essential item right now for Weaver in this patch.
Radiant's
I
top
remember
tower
before
is under
on the old
attack.
times they used to immediately buy Lincoln as the first item, no matter who's against you. That was the like first item for Weaver, unless your farm is amazing and you just get a Desolator early game, and you do hit people.
That's if you go snowballing. And yeah, see, he actually did switch to Linken's right now.
Yeah.
I feel like the best course of action.
That was
Weaver
a
is
nice
going-
call from the caster Sambusa. What a what a play. A
Radiant's
TP, a
bottom
fake
tower
TP
has
comes in, a
fallen.
waste of $50. Tiny's just Stark's just jumping in on this Tiny. I think you could be able to kill him, use it to Dark Pack, but Tiny manages to blink away to safety. Is it safety though? Lion sees that it's on this side and he's trying to follow up with him. He snatched the tree. That is TP's on cooldown for 60 seconds. He has nowhere to run. But they think he had TP's. There was a
Radiant's
kill
top tower
on
is
this
under attack.
Batrider in this bottom lane. That was a bit. You shouldn't have done like that. Keeping your Batrider alive is really
Batrider is
important.
overextending
Yeah.
since the beginning of the game. I feel like he should play a little bit safe, stack for himself,
No,
get
man,
more items.
catches it, jumps in, the silence comes in from Grimstroke, he destroys the silence, he jumps in, goes back, Weaver uses the time lapse, Weaver, but Lich gets annihilated from Source Spirit. What's it called? This a lot of damage, this burst damage coming in from both Slark and Storm. I mean, you cannot survive that. There's a stun coming in on Grimstroke. Grimstroke does not have enough mana as he used all of his skills. He has an ulti though. Why don't he doesn't use his ulti? Just use his ulti and he will die. The ulti goes off. That's the second kill goes off for Lion's ulti. Abaddon opens his ulti to tank the tower and gain some HP, and that worked out in the favor of StayFrosty. Although they lost the Batrider, they managed to get 2 kills by that alone.
Stupendous.
Team fight wise, I
Radiant's middle
like how
tower is
ZigZag are
under
playing.
attack.
They're kind of trying to stick together most of the time, but because they're doing that, StayFrosty are aware of their movement and are split pushing around the map. As
Yeah.
you can see, 8k in gold advance, and it's gonna keep rising.
Now he jump in on the Stark to try to kill him. He has Shadow Blade and the ulti. He uses the ulti, gets a few agility, runs back away to safety. Weaver is trying to follow him. Goes invis, but I think they have vision here. They don't have vision. No. Stark goes back to the fight.
Is in?
He gets that kill on Lich. Then he goes and jumps in on Grimstroke with the Storm Spirit. They manage to get the double kill. And now they're looking for this Weaver. Storm jumps in, looks for that Tiny. He's like, let's get this Tiny. I don't care about Weaver. He gets tossed back. Storm has so much mana. He manages to ulti again and TPs to the base.
Flex TP, I like that move.
That's a flex TP.
Radiant's top tower.
That's what they call it these days, boys. If you guys don't know, he just got flexed. I think what made him be so active in this fight was having this arcane rune, and he managed to kill Morphling. Like ulti from the base, he killed Morphling with one ulti. That's GT well played, son. We cannot call it yet, but like, I think StayFrosty are doing a very good job. Although ZigZag are trying to stay together, but they always manage to get picked off one by one from this Storm and Slark damage. As I said, Lich and Grimstock are free kills because they're very squishy. Now they're trying to focus on Lion, but Slark manages to look the 3 hits this Lion, this Lich, and Lich is gone. Then he's gonna go focus on this free other kill. Grimstock, as I just said, he's doing 3 kills for him, but he manages to pull off the stun. Will he be able to run away? That's the real question. Slark has Dark Pact and he's hunting him through the tower. He tried to dodge it, but it's dead. They're trying to kill this Tiny, but because of this Lion, I think it's a bit 3-for-1 trade. 3-for-1 trade goes off to team of StayFrosty, and now they're going for that tier 2. I mean, that was really well played from Team StayFrosty. As I told you, Slark has these 2 free kills. Not only Slark and Storm. The free kills for them are, as we said, Lich and Grimstock, you know? Once Grimstock uses his ulti, or he never uses ulti yet, by the way. Once he uses just a silence, then he becomes useless because they catch him immediately. But I want to see what's gonna happen now. Lich has his ulti and Grimstock has his ulti. So is that combo gonna happen? We shall find out. There's a ulti coming in for Grimstock with a Lich ulti coming in. That's a nice play. That's, I think, a double kill coming in for Lich. And the ulti still goes on. That's a triple kill. Trying to get the bounty. Ultra kill going in for Lich. That was one amazing combo from Lich and Grimstock. As I just said, it was gonna happen. Man, I see the future in my eyes. This is amazing. This is amazing. Storm Spirit trying to stack these first kills in case someone tries to come high ground and want to hit him, but looks like no one is coming.
Well, to be honest,
he sees Grimstock and ultis and gets that free kill. These are free kills for Storm, as I said. Weaver comes in, he has that diffuse level and he has that mana break, but Storm Spirit manages to run away. Man, this Storm Spirit is gonna be really hard to kill. I mean, he's playing
to be
really
completely
good.
honest with you,
Yeah.
all Slark and Storm need are 2 BKBs, and they're going for high ground. The
Yep, that's
late
it.
game,
GG,
I don't
bro.
think this game is gonna be easy for ZigZag at all.
No, I think, but we've seen ZigZag, they played against actually StayFrosty today, and they managed to come back. Like StayFrosty had a 15-0 lead on ZigZagMain, and ZigZagMain waited high ground and played patiently together and managed to get that comeback on StayFrosty, and it was the first time we see StayFrosty lose a game. StayFrosty, Storm Spirit attackers just looking for someone. They have vision over this Weaver with that observer ward. Nah, it's not enough vision. You cannot see anyone yet. Sentry's coming in from the there's some Spirit jumping in on this Weaver, but they don't have a duck yet. They don't have anything. They can't see him. He uses his time lapse. Doesn't have a second skill yet. He uses second skill and managed to run away. That was really close for Weaver. If they had just this 2 seconds before the fight, that would have been a huge difference. Now they're looking for that tier 2. They're gonna get that tier 2 fast. But right, there's still, I don't know why he's always here, and he's gonna get caught and die like always. Titan jumping in with that stun, gets that stun, but misses the tree, tosses him back to the street. Morphling uses the Q, the lasso coming in. He's trying to survive that lasso. Doesn't have any drumstick charges. He managed to TP away. That was really close to grab starter. I think he should just stick to the team, play together. I think Lion's gonna ulti now. That was so close. I don't know how he survived that, but he managed to do so.
I'll take that.
Lion, Tiny coming in, trying to jump and do as much burst damage as he can to Lion, but this man just got the kill. That was a waste of a Lion ulti. That was a shame. I thought Lich was gonna die there actually, but that would have changed if Lion that's actually level 2.
Let's not forget, Lion is level 10 and he does not have his ulti.
Jump
on
in from
second
stuck
level.
in. He wants to get, but he's silenced. He's silent. He wants to use his ulti. He uses his ulti finally. He's focusing on this Weaver. When he should be focusing on this Grimstroke, he falls back. Lion is effective. Like he took the ulti and gets shot and dies. And Grimstroke also gets traded now by Grimstroke. Lion getting those 3 kills. Gets the first one, gets the second one. Now they have a sentry, they can actually kill. No ulti from Weaver. That's a godlike attacker. Triple kill for Storm Spirit. And that's a GG tier 2. And I think they actually might go high ground or Roshan after this.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they're going high ground, going to that tier 3. We see a buyback coming back from Grimstock. But Grimstock doesn't even have ulti. For 40 seconds. Storm Spirit runs in, tries to catch anyone, but doesn't manage to catch anyone. Weaver also buys back into the game. There are 2 buybacks so far. They still want to get those strikes, but they should actually fall back right now. They managed to get 2 buybacks from Team ZigZagMain. I think the best option for now that is to fall back and get Roshan. But actually, they're like, no, we want to get those strikes. He gets lassoed. Bashard finally comes in. Weaver gets lassoed. They want to do as much damage as they can to this Weaver, but they can't. Start catching. Oh, they managed to get the kill on the first one, managed to get the kill on the second one. Storm Spirit jumps, wants to get that third kill. He doesn't have enough mana, he's waiting for his mana, looking for that third kill, and manages to get that triple kill. Rock actually managed to get that triple kill with a sneaky hit on Tiny and I don't know.
To be honest, I feel like
anymore.
Okay, so at the beginning of the fight, as we saw when Batrider went for the lasso, you could have noticed how Grimstroke just jumped into Storm and silenced him. That's what saved Weaver. Otherwise, Weaver would have died in seconds.
That silence
And
was good.
after clearing off that silence of
Radiant's
himself,
middle
Storm
barracks
jumped on
are
Morph and actually got a kill. Morph bought back, and they managed to kind of turn the fight.
Clark is going pretty
Now
aggressive
here come
and I think
throws.
he's gonna die. I think that was the biggest throw I've seen in my life. He tries to get more things to the cost of his life, but I don't think he should have done that. Like, they had so much advantage, but they still have a 17k net worth advantage, but that was like not necessary, right? He shouldn't have done that. I mean, he attacked the melee barracks. I'm just gonna regen over 10
He
seconds.
had a lot of stats, and the best course of action would have been just going back, getting the top enemy shrine, and slowly focusing on getting Roche.
Yep, I think they should get Roche, man. This guy's been alive for 27 minutes. Come on, guys.
Without Vlad, I feel like it's gonna take them a little longer.
Yeah, I think this guy needs to buy flags, but he's wasting all his money on sentries and wards. He only has the Glimmer Cape. Lion has that Aether's Lens with 2 pressures to be a bit tanky so he can survive the tiny
Dire are
toss
scanning.
avalanche combo. But I think once Zion gets that Echo Saber, I think that's gonna change shit. You know, getting that toss avalanche double hit combo.
Oh.
I think he's still gonna kill.
He's basically irrelevant right now since he's level 14 and only has stun toss as a damage source.
I mean, Abaddon
Even
is
if he
double hit.
manages to get it.
Oh, there's a
Exactly.
gem of true sight coming in from Batrider, which allows them to de-ward every ward coming in and see Weaver not letting him escape. Batrider just looking for these wards, destroying one.
I
over
feel
the
like
other.
Batrider is missing a force staff. He really needs that item right now.
Yeah, I don't think a blink is enough. Yeah. Okay, he's looking to jump with that lasso on someone. He has that blink. He used his firefly. I don't know why. It's a bit too early to use that firefly. But he can jump
He
in
was
on
checking
Doom,
for vision.
manages to catch him. Johnny comes in with the immediate stun cost 1. Storm Spirit focused on the Lich. Removes Lich from the game. And Storm manages to get a double kill. Looking for that triple kill on Tiny.
Radiant's top
While
tower
Weaver is
is under
still,
attack.
while Weaver gets bursted. That ulti gets that triple kill.
Well, To be honest, StayFrosty learned from their first mistake this time. They saw how
Radiant's
important
middle
Lich and
barracks are
Grimstroke
under
were.
attack.
So he
They
jumped in
focused
on
those 2
Grimstroke
heroes.
as soon as
Storm was
possible.
on Lich,
Yeah.
and Batrider was on Grim.
There's the ulti coming in from Storm. That game. Looking to kill that Tiny last number. 5 dead from Team ZigZagMain with no buyback. That's
Well
a GG
played.
call. Well played from Team StayFrosty. That fight happened in so many angles. I couldn't control where to look, here or here. Crazy things were happening, but as I said, these 2 free kills which allowed StayFrosty to gain that momentum. Like, Slark and Storm Spirit were trying to just focus at Storm was focusing the Lich, and the Lasso just jumped in to the Lich and Grimstock. I mean, that was a really good fight. 29 minutes with approximately 58 deaths. That's mean like almost 2 deaths per minute. Like, that was a crazy game. It was on fire, but not as fire as the first game. It was really sick. It was a nice try from Team ZigZagMain. They did a really good job, but as squishy heroes like Grimstock and Lich compared to like for free kills for like Storm and Slark, as I said in the beginning of the game, what do you think about the game so far?
So, to be completely honest with you, I feel like the lacking part on ZigZag's team was the Weaver pick. I feel like the game would have been a lot different if they went for a last pick Bloodseeker, because I
Yeah.
did not see a Bloodseeker ban at all.
A Bloodseeker would have been really good this game. But like, Like they gave too much space for Storm in the beginning, as we saw, and he managed to get his Kaya like minute 12 or 13, which allowed him to jump around everywhere. And then Slark managed to get his Shadow Blade in like minute 13, and that's all he needed. He didn't even need that Skadi. I mean, like, we can see, look, Storm Spirit has 230 creeps and Slark has 200. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Yeah, and I think that was a good game. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned to watch the final. It's a best of 3. Thank you very much.